Hello everyone, welcome to Physics by Aryan. Today I'm going to take a session on the Central University Exam Preparation, CUET. So CUET exam is conducted by NTA every year. Now many big institutions like BHU, Banaras Hindu University, Delhi University this year has also joined CUET. JNU, HCU, all the top central universities of the India has joined CUET, and now they they conduct a single CUET exam, and through that exam the admissions are given in the various institutions for masters in physics. So these exams become a very important. Let's say if you were not able to qualify the IIT jam, or you may think that okay, I may not get the enough marks, but you have studied somewhat jam syllabus, or let's say you haven't done anything but you want to do your MSc at some good place, which is at least at some level as per IITs. So what you can do, then this exam is very nice for you. You should definitely prepare for this exam and qualify this exam in order to get a good admission. So before beginning the session officially, I just want to very basically introduce myself. I am Aryan Mehra. I have done my masters in physics from IIT Delhi last year, and then immediately after that I joined as a PhD student in nanoscience department in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Right? I am running the Physics-2023 channel from last 3 years, and this is now my fourth course, fourth batch. Right? Now, before actually coming to what, how do we prepare for CUET exam and what all things we should do, first we have to set our approach straight, because after the jam exam the approach gets little broken because maybe your exam has not done well. So now you are little bit confused, you are very much anxious, you are not in a right thinking mode. So let's come to the one path where we can actually have a good motivation and good positivity to start our preparation. So number one questions which you will be having is, are central universities good? So do you have this question that okay, if not IIT, are central universities good? Do any one of you have this question in the meeting, live meeting, who are present? Or do you, are you very much sure that okay, these are the perfect institutions? Okay, so I see many days of hands. So the answer to this question is yes. Many central universities, and not just I am talking about the big names, for example, HCU, JNU, BHU. Okay, these are the big names. Definitely these are good. Okay, but other than that, the Central University of Punjab, the Central University of South Bihar, Central University of Karnataka, these institutions are also good enough. Their physics departments are not that bad. Okay, they are good departments. They have a good faculty who have PhDs from the foreign universities, who have PhDs from IITs, and in fact IISc as well. Okay, so you have the good faculty. Other than that, what you need in a department, you need that there should be a good research opportunities available. For example, uh, there should be an instrument, there should be tools which should be available at your expense, so that if you want to work in that domain, you should have some skills in your MSc. You should at least know some instrumentation, for example Raman spectroscopy, for example lasers, for example many sort of physical apparatuses which you should know at least. Because till now in physics labs what we have done is very simple experiments which are which are kind of a demonstration experiments. These are not the real research apparatuses. Do we have the access to such facilities in the central universities? So the answer is yes, you have the accessibility. Those tools are available and you can use them. You can do a very good experimental projects on them, and you can learn many experimental skills by doing the MSc physics in these fields. And what will be the benefit of learning this? You will get a very good PhD position, or you will get a good skills that can later be used in getting the jobs, not just after MSc, but I would say if you do MTech afterwards, or let's say you do some small courses, for example MSc geophysics if you have done, or let's say you had only done MSc physics with a good experimental skills and then you do an MTech, then a very good job is waiting for you. The reason being because now you have experimental skills from the very beginning, and that counts. Companies need those. Other than that, what is the benefit of learning the experimental skills? Let's say there are many technician jobs, technical staff jobs in many IITs, in many institutions where they have these kind of tools, and they want someone to come and take care of those tools, help the users who are using the tools, and the salaries are good in that also. So if you know the tools in your masters, then you can apply for those kind of jobs as well just after your MSc. These kind of jobs are called technical assistants or the lab technicians or the but they come under the different user profiles, and the salaries are good. In IISc only I have seen many such jobs being published every month at least, because there are so many tools and they need people to operate them. So if you want a job after MSc, having a good experimental skills in MSc is very important, and central universities can actually help you in that because they have those instruments and you can learn on those. Third, now, other than this, what are the additional benefits of central universities? So now you have the good amount of teachers and a good amount of people to learn from, good resources. Third is, you can say, good community building exercises and the culture. So central universities mostly are quite big. They have a various range of courses. They are not just teaching the physics, they are also teaching the social sciences, they are also teaching the different sorts of commerce subjects, business subjects. This actually gives you many sort of clubs in the central university, as well as many festivals, many college fests, so on and so forth, which makes your life much more interesting, and you can actually perform at the best efficiency. So that, let's say, immediately after the minor exams, major exams, you want some break, you want some time to relax, then you can use that time, and immediately after that there will be fest. So that is very important, very essential actually. So that will give you a additional benefit because community in central universities is quite large, right? So that's an additional benefit. Other than that, I feel there is no loss as such if you don't go to IIT, other than if I feel ki in campus placements. So in IITs there is a huge amount of in campus placements. Mostly MSc students are not able to get that because they do not prepare for that. But if they want to prepare for that, they have an option. The similar kind of options may not be available in the all central universities. In Banaras Hindu University, there is a very nice placement cell. In DU, there is a placement cell. Okay, but in other universities, the placement cells are there, but they are not that active. So what can be done if we actually want to get into such jobs? So you can do out of the campus placements, and still you will get a good salary of around 8 lakh 10 lakh if you are preparing well. The only uh, disadvantage which I see here is the in campus placement opportunities which are present in IITs but not in the central universities. Other than that, if you are able to compensate for that, you will be having a very good time in central universities, and it is a good step up from your current university that you go to central university so that you build up some level, and afterwards if you decide for a higher job, higher studies, or some sort of job, you can target for even better than that. So with this, I think I have answered that our central university is good. Now second question which I am getting a lot these times is just versus CUET. So the basic question here is, should we start preparing for JEST, or should we just start preparing from CUET from now on and do not waste time on the JEST? So this is a very genuine question. If you do not have enough syllabus covered, do you need more time for CUET? And if you spend one more time for JEST, is it possible that your CUET will also go bad and JEST will also go bad? So this is a very genuine question, but the answer is you should definitely prepare for JEST and CUET both if you can manage. I think I have some cracked the code. If you can actually follow this, if you just prepare for JEST, and till JEST is going to be on the 11th March. Till JEST, if you only complete two subjects for CUET, one will be EMT and one will be mathematics, just 11 March till 11th March, then you will have the no loss. Then preparing for just will actually be beneficial for you, and there will be no loss in your CUET preparation. Also, EMT and mathematics comes in a very good amount in the just, and the syllabus is of similar of the JAM level. So you should understand that even if you're not preparing for just, you will not be able to cover too much for CUET till the just exam. So it is better that you push yourself and prepare for just, come full-fledged, do the full-fledged preparation, and make sure that till the exam, you are whatever EMT you are preparing, you prepare for both just and CUET, and whatever mathematics you are preparing, you prepare for both just and CUET. If you can just do these two subjects of CUET till just exam, your CUET will not suffer. You can actually study both just and CUET together. But what is the benefit of studying just? See, it will give you an additional opportunities. First of all, even if you don't want to go to integrated PhD, there are still few opportunities for just MSc Physics. Second, it if you qualify the exam, it will give you a very good amount of confidence. Third, IIT JAM syllabus and CUET syllabus is very similar. So you will very soon get bored of this syllabus and your efficiency will go down. So just syllabus is little challenging, and you will actually step up from the JAM syllabus, and you will start feeling that okay, JAM syllabus is now easy thing for me. And when we will discuss the kind of questions which are coming in CUET, you will find that you are feeling that CUET exam is much easier for you now by preparing for the JEST exam. So this is my advice, that you should definitely prepare for JEST also. Have some extra burden on yourself, and then after your JEST exam, you will be very easily manage the rest of the 5 subjects will be left for the CUET, and you have a much good amount of time. But this will be very beneficial if you can prepare for both, right? I will discuss in detail what is going to be the what should be your CUET strategy, how you should cover the syllabus, what kind of questions are expected in CUET. But before that, I just want to mention the last top pointer, that most of you are saying that I have the bad marks in JAM. I do not have the good basics. I haven't studied good in BSc. Many things people say about themselves, that I am an average student, so and so forth. That can I do good in the CUET exam? So the answer absolutely is yes. CUET exam is pretty easy exam. If you actually prepare, if you believe in yourself that okay, I can qualify some sort of exams, then I think you have enough amount of time. Second thing, you have enough amount of opportunities in your current day. And third of all, I would say that it is not that hard exam. This can be the beginning of your success, that this time first exam you qualify could be a CUET, and then afterwards all the exams that you give, you have the confidence that okay, I can clear these exams as well. So you can do CUET exam. I think there is no individual I know who cannot qualify CUET exam if they study. But the only thing is, what mistake every year, each and every year students are making: decision paralysis. Decision paralysis means students do not make the decision till the end. You have to make the decision that I want to prepare for CUET. They just keep looking for the benefits of central universities and the career. They are looking for motivation till the CUET exam until end, and then they are not able to qualify the exam. So that is a problem. From very first day, from today onwards, you have to make the decision or not make the decision. Say I am going to give the CUET exam and I will qualify this with a absolutely brutal rank, and then after that I will think I want to go to central university or not, or whatever questions, what are kind of stupid questions are coming in my mind, I can think about them after the exam is over. But now I will not fall in the decision paralysis. So what this paralysis will come many times. Now JAM response sheet will come, then JAM answer key will come. Every time result is coming, someone's messaging you. Every time you will go in that zone and you will start blaming yourself, you will start questioning yourself. No, stay away from that. Whatever happened in JAM, that happened. Just focus on that, on few days, whenever result comes, and Other than that, make a mind, do you want to prepare for CUET or not? If not, don't enter. If yes, think about all other things after the exam. This I have seen, don't fall for this. So if these three things are clear, should we proceed for how we can prepare for CUET exam? Is it clear, everyone? Very quickly, yes, no, yes, no, very quick.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, so now let's begin by looking into the CUET. Let's penetrate into the CUET. What this exam is all about. So this exam is a time management exam. I would say a time management exam. It is not about the knowledge. It is not about the marks. It is a time management exam. In this exam, time is more important than the marks. Okay, in this exam, this is such a crucial exam that the time is much more important than the uh, marks that you are scoring in the exam. So what is it about? So let me go here and show you actually the pattern of the exam, so you all can see the pattern. So pattern is, there are going to be 30 general aptitude questions. So the first 30 questions are going to be from the various topics. Let's say general reasoning, relations in the sense, if he's your father, that is your sister, what are those together? These kind of general aptitude, general reasoning questions, English comprehension questions. Very simple 30 questions will be there, and then there will be 70 physics questions. So there are going to be 100 questions which are going to be asked from you, and then you have to solve these 100 questions in only 3 hours. In jam, what was the situation? You have to solve 60 questions in 3 hours, but here you have 100 questions in 3 hours, right? And you only have 400, okay, sorry, and all are MCQ. You only have the MCQ. You do not have NAT, you do not have MSQ, and each question will be of 4 marks. And if you get this question wrong, you will be penalized with the 1 marks. Okay, so 4 marks, total 400 marks in 3 hours. CBT mode, completely online, just like you gave the NAT and NTA exam, JAM exam. What are going to be the cutoffs? If you get somewhere around 200 to 230 marks, you will get a good institution for sure. If you are getting 230, you will get JNU, HCU, DU, DHU. All these institutions are possible if you get marks in the range of 230 out of 400. So not a very difficult task, not a very hard task. That this, your target should be at least more than 250, but even if you are getting this much marks range, good enough. You will get a good institution, and even at lesser than 200, you will get a good central universities. Okay, so now what kind of is it like the jam? The syllabus is same as jam. So the syllabus is same as jam. If you see jam syllabus, exact jam, whatever jam is in the jam is in the CUET exam. But what is the difference here? So in jam, what happen is, if you see the PYQ questions, you get an idea that okay, this kind of numericals can come. This is the what boundaries are. In here, what happen is, you have to read a very standard Indian author books, very standard Indian author books for each and every topic, and you have to read the book thoroughly. Most of the questions will not be a numerical based, but instead it will be between the texts. So what is written in the theory, the questions will be asked from there, because the time is less. So if the time is less, the questions cannot be lengthy. Some questions will be numerical based, very, and that numerical based questions will also be covered in the examples of those books. Very easy kind of questions will come, but the thing is, you should have memorized all the formulas, and not just memorize, you should have a very basic understanding from where this formula has came, what was the approximation, what was the postulate of that. Let's say for example Gauss law, what is a mathematical form of Gauss law. But other than that, you should also know integral form, differential form, definition, electric flux, what are the units of electric flux. So you see such basic questions are coming. So what is the strategy that you should follow? Whatever book has been recommended to you, Indian author books, you should read those books, few chapters of those books only, which are in the syllabus, but very carefully and at least 2 3 times. If you do the book reading very carefully and 2 3 times and you are able to make the story, let's say if I come and ask you, okay, tell me the story of electrostatics which is written in the DG Griffiths book, and you should know this story by heart, and you just start telling me the story. So electrostatic books begins by saying, okay, what is electric charge, what is a unit of electric charge, then how do we see electric field, what Griffiths book has said about electric field, how do we calculate the electric field, these are the examples for which electric field has been determined, these are the graphs, and then this is Gauss law, and so on till the end of the chapter. You should exactly know each and every line and the story of the book. If you can do this for 3 chapters of the Griffiths, that's it, 3 chapters, then your EMT is done. Most of them, 80% EMT is done with 3 chapters. But the thing is, now you, what will happen these days, so much things are available. Okay, these notes are available, that is available, those is available, and not concrete material is available where you can actually focus. What happen is, here you will know the questions, but you will say, oh, I forgot, because you didn't focused on one area. You have a upper knowledge from many sources, you have seen many videos, you have seen many things, but you do not have the clear idea of what the story is, what, how to make the connections. You just need to have the proper information from the one authorized source, very very reliable source. One book, one good book, it do not need to be a foreign author, just Indian author books are very good for CUET exam, right? If you can do that, and other than that, what will be the needed, what will be the requirement? So number one requirement is good book reading. Okay, good book reading, right? So number two requirement, number two, how do we get this good book reading? From where we can get this good book reading? From the assignments. Assignments are very easy. Can you hear me again? There was some connection loss. Can you hear me again very quickly if someone can tell me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So good book reading. Then second step is, see, book reading is not enough until unless you practice that. It is not enough. You should have a very good assignment. Now, the most of the assignments I see, the problem is they are giving the questions of the level of the jam. That is a big problem. You don't need the questions of the jam level. You exactly need the assignments which are of the level of the CUET exam. You need those assignments, you have to solve those questions, because that is a practice, because in the exam you will have 100 unknown questions which you should be able to solve based on the reading and the video watching that you have done. Third, after you do an assignment, as I mentioned, the biggest thing in any exam is PYQ solutions. In jam I always say do the PYQ solutions first and then do the assignments, but in CUET this is not the case, because CUET PYQ questions, if you see, only 5 or 6 papers are available, at max 7 papers. What you can learn from the 7 papers? Nothing. You have to have some good question bank from where you can learn, and those PYQ solutions can be completed. 7 years of PYQ solutions can be done in just 7 days, because the papers are very easy, just information based questions come, so not a very big issue. So PYQs are not very essential in this case, but you should definitely complete those. Okay, there is no point of leaving those. Another question which I get actually a lot is, should we do IIT jam PYQs? If you can do it, is very beneficial, but don't get into that too much, because the reason being, those mostly questions are numerical based. Most questions take time, because they are 2 marks questions, and they are just have the less, means more time, 3 minutes for each question. So those questions may not help you. If you know those questions, definitely you will also have the good understanding, but as such, if you see from the question point of view, those are not very important, not very important. So what as a fourth step? Now, as I mentioned, time management is the biggest issue in this paper. So how do you learn to manage that time? By giving the mock tests. If you go to this exam without mock test, I can tell you from the last experience of my batch, There were at least 10 people who got into central universities very easily, and the maximum they did was mock test. I gave the 10 mock tests to them. They gave the mock test and they got a very good score. Some are in the BHU also. Why this happened? Because you should know when you are sitting for the exam how you can manage 100 questions in such a less time. How you can manage, how you will solve the problems. When some question gets stuck, some questions will be very tough, they will be numerical based question. How much time you spent on them and how fast you leave those questions, because every question you leave, there is 4 marks which is gone. How do you tackle this? How do you explain your brain that leaving the questions is also important? How do you tell your brain that whatever question you are doing, you have to do it 100% correct, otherwise there will be -1 marks of the negative marking? How do you manage all these things? Time management is the biggest thing in the central university exam. So give the good mock tests which are exactly of the same level as CUET. I don't care from wherever you give that, give that. Okay, so 4 simple steps of CUET preparation is good book reading, solve the good assignments, complete the PYQ solutions, and give a good mock test, at least more than 5. At least more than 5. No, don't go less than that. You should be having the habit of sitting for that much time in the exam hall, so that when you reach there, you face no problem at all and you feel just like another day of your life, right? Now let's come. Okay, so any question till here you can tell me, because I'm now going to go for the syllabus part. Okay, let's move on then. Then syllabus for the physics. Okay, so what is going to be the syllabus? The same syllabus as jam. Can you say that this part is more important and that part is not that important? I would say if you leave any part of the topic of the syllabus, it is going to be a big mistake for you, because I have analyzed the CUET questions. Questions are coming from almost all the parts of the syllabus, including statistical mechanics, RC circuits, LCR circuits, which are not a very much important part in the JAM syllabus, but still, even if the syllabus is same, the question is coming from each and every part of the physics syllabus. So what does it tells us? They want us to read the entire syllabus, just read it to the basics le- level. They don't want us to go in advanced level. They don't want us to master anything. They will ask us the simple questions. At least 350 marks paper will be very easy. 50 marks paper definitely will be very tough. You will feel that these questions should not be in CUET exam, but still they will be. So how do we tackle that? We leave those 50 marks, we play with 350 marks, and we easily get 250 marks if we have read the entire syllabus of the physics. This there it is has been divided into 7 parts. Mathematical methods. Okay, you have to cover the entire part. Not even one topic you will leave. There are even some additional topics that you should do. For example, direct delta function is not written, but you should do that. Okay, direct delta function, you should do that. Coordinate system is not written here, but you should do that. Okay, what is spherical polar coordinate system? What is divergence and curl in sphere? What is divergence and curl in cylindrical polar coordinate system? So these topics you should also do, right? Other than that, whatever is written, read it very carefully. For example, people leave complex numbers for jam, but here definitely one question on complex number will be there, and it is very easy to cover complex numbers. Then mechanics, don't leave any topic. People leave difficult topics, for example pseudo forces, the Coriolis force, etc. People leave central forces. Every question is going to come. Fluid mechanics is going to come, Newton's laws is going to come. They put a paper very nicely. So you cannot say that this topic I will leave or this topic I will do. Then third subject, oscillations, waves and optics. Each and every topic again is important. Lissajous figures. People leave that topic. Question comes, right? Waves. Waves do not, and do people don't do waves. Question comes. Damped and forced oscillators. Questions are coming from damped and forced oscillators, which are not a very famous topic in IIT Jam. Question comes, right? But very simple questions. If you have read a 7 pages of the chapter of NK Bajaj for this topic, the questions are coming directly from the book. You only need to know the book. And I'm here to tell you the books, that this book, read it. That's it. Done. If you read that book very thoroughly, no one can stop you. If you make the notes, this exam is all about hard work. It does not matter how intelligent you are, how dumb you are, whatever you think about yourself. Only hard work. And hard work, I mean, for till the exam you have to study. So third, oscillation, wave and optics. Fourth, electricity and magnetism. Each topic, you see RLC components. Questions are coming. Simple AC DC circuit. Questions are there. You can just go and look at them. Right? Pointing theorem. Very much questions are coming. Right? Every question. Dielectric polarization. People leave these topics for jam. Questions are coming. Right? I'm analyzing the CUET syllabus from last 3 days. Questions are coming. That's why it took me 2 3 more days to launch the course, because I was analyzing, I was trying to figure out what is the difference between IIT jam and CUET. Okay. And I, whatever I've told, that's the only difference which I have found. Then kinetic and thermodynamics, you will be surprised to know that Maxwell relations, which do not comes in the jam, every year one Maxwell relation question is there. So Maxwell relations, you only have to remember four relations. Every year out of those four relations, one question is coming. Every year from last 3 years I am seeing the question. Okay. Clausius Clapeyron equation for phase transitions, definitely question is will come. Statistical mechanics, basic questions are coming. For example, what is microcanonical ensemble? Okay, what is a formula for entropy? Okay, many things, many simple questions are coming, but you have to read the entire syllabus very thoroughly. Modern physics, again very important, fifth subject. Okay, so sorry, sixth subject, and the last subject, solid state physics and electronics. So in electronics, many times, for example, this simple oscillators and Brechtian conditions, this again in jam not many questions comes, but this simple formula for Brechtian condition is coming. Two stage RC coupled amplifier, just a simple circuit is coming. That okay, you should know that okay, this is a simple circuit which is for two stage RC coupled amplifier. If you don't want to go in the deep, just look at the topic name and just search that and just only read what is specifically mentioned, because very basic is coming, but it is coming from each and every topic. So you, I will recommend, do not leave even a single topic. For jam, I every year I give at least five list of five topics which you can leave, 5 7. But in CUET I will not recommend you to leave any topic. Okay, because they will ask you, and questions will be simple, and if you are leaving the topics, then you are leaving the simple questions. And only thing that you have right now in your hand is time. Other than that, you don't have anything. Till exam you have the time. So how do we plan our preparation? Okay, that's the main question here. So your exam is going to be on, as per the notifications I am able to see. I don't think official notification has came, but what I am able to see from the sources is going to be from 1 to 10 June. I think some sort of tweet has been made on that. Am I right on this? 1 to 10 June is the exam date, right? Have any one of you have seen this? Any one of you? No, yes, no, but not, you have not seen that? Okay. So whenever you get time, try to look for it. I think official notice has not came, but the idea is it will be somewhere in the beginning of the June, 1 to 10 June. This is what I have got. Okay. So when the official notification will come, we will know more. But this is the rough date. So it gives us a lot of time. A lot of time. June is quite far. You have March, April, May, and then this month, February is left. Right? So you have more than 3 months. How do you plan? Whenever you plan, do not plan for every day, that today I will do this, tomorrow I will do this, then I will do that, then I will do that. Always plan weekly, so that even if one day goes wrong, 2 days goes wrong in the week, you can still compensate for that and complete your weekly goal. Weekly goals are very important, right? So week 1, you should complete electron. This is my plan, this is the course plan which I'm, the course which I'm trying going to give. In that course I'm going to prepare like that. Okay, so first 2 weeks electromagnetism. So that's how I am going to make it, so that you don't feel just as a burden. Okay, if you are preparing just in electromagnetism in just, here also just should be, electromagnetism should be there, so that you don't feel any burden and both gets completed simultaneously. So electromagnetism for first 2 weeks, then mathematics for 1 week, because mathematics you can easily do in 1 week, right? So then your just exam will be there. So before just only two subjects, EMT and mathematics. Then you will spend 2 weeks on mechanics. I don't think that you need two weeks. I have just kept for the safety so that even if you want to, you can spend 2 weeks, right? You actually don't know need 2 weeks. 1 week is enough. But just to be sure that you complete all the assignments, you complete all the syllabus, you read the book thoroughly, 2 weeks have been kept for you. 2 weeks for waves oscillation optics, then 2 weeks for thermodynamics, 2 weeks for modern, then in the May 2 weeks, okay, 1 week for electronics and 1 week for solid and solid state physics. So your syllabus will be very much done, very comfortably be done by the month of 21st May. Still you will have at least 10 days till your exam, right? And when you are studying the syllabus, I have already mentioned 4 steps. Number one, read the book and the video, watch the videos which are recommended. If you want to, if you are able to understand the book, just keep reading the book only. Then assignment, and then third PYQ solutions, and then number fourth test series, right? Now what I have done here, this was about the exam, okay? Till here you do whatever you think, you feel that if you have enough resources already, then you don't need course, any one course you don't need. But if you need resources, what I have done here actually is, let me actually show you. That will be much better if I can show you that how you can get this. That will be very much beneficial. I have divided entire syllabus into topic wise and in the step wise, so that EMT stepwise, you have the 4 steps to complete. First topic electrostatics, second magnetostatics, third electrodynamics, and fourth RLC circuits. For each topic, I have given the detailed book, which book you need to read thoroughly, and the videos, which videos you should watch, so that in order to complete the syllabus, so that even if you are not understanding the book, you can at least watch those lectures and get your syllabus done. And everything is very systematically placed at one place, so that you don't have to jumble from here to there. Everything you can find at one place. And what is that place? Our website, test.physicsbyaaryan.com, right? Then for each topic, I am also giving my short notes. So let's say you have read the books, but you have not taken care of something that you should have read actually. And there are some difficult topics also for which reading the entire chapter is not needed. So short notes for each and every topic, so that you can actually revise your everything you have read, and you do not miss out on any formula that is needed, because that will be in the short notes. And then you will realize, okay, I should see this formula as well, I should see this concept as well, I should see this graph as well. So most of the paper will be from the short notes only, but still you have to read the book, right? Then assignment, this is where what I have done special this year. I have collected many questions from different sources. It is not from any coaching institute or anything, from various kind of papers which I have found online, that which I thought is exactly of the same level as CUET. Exactly same level. If you see, BHU, DU used to conduct their exams, and then saw that these questions are of exact equal level as the CUET. I have collected those questions, I have divided those questions into the topic wise assignments, and I am going to give you the solutions for each and every assignment, brief solutions, because the questions are very easy, right? What is Gauss law? You only need one statement for that, okay? So, and it is a mixture of very easy questions, moderate questions, and some hard questions, but all the questions exactly of the CUET level. If you see in the previous year questions, the similar questions would have came. So I have spent so much time on just making these assignments, because I know if you crack this, if you can solve all the assignments, then it's done. It's, I think, game is done. That's the most important part in the this part in the CUET exam preparation. Then let's say you have some doubts. Every alternative weekend, so in every 14th day, means monthly 2 meetings will be there. long meetings, 2-3 hour meeting in which I will solve all of your doubts, whatever doubts you have. Let's say you don't understand any concept, any topic, you want me to repeat anything, you want me to explain any topic for you, everything will be done in those doubt classes. And also there will be one community group. So in between those doubt classes, you can put your doubts there, you can discuss with yourself, with each other. Last year it was more than 100 students in our community group of central universities. They just keep on going discussing with each other, and they were learning from each other, right? And most of them were also my jam students, so they already knew me, right? And then all the books, and oh yeah, test series I have put again in the test series also, all the new questions. No question from jam or anything like other coaching institutes. These questions are not in my test series. All the new questions, relevant questions for CUET. These test series I also gave last year also. There was a good response. I have made the solutions also this year for this test series. And test series will be given to you according to this schedule. Whenever you complete any subject, the test of that subject will be live, so that you can complete the test immediately, and then you can feel that okay, how much you stand and what are the topics that you should cover, what are the silly mistakes you made, were you able to manage the time or not, all the things. Have you made silly mistakes, have you made negative marking, have you uh, were you not able to complete the test on time, what should be the strategy, so that after every subject you discuss with me that okay, by the end I was lacking the time, what can I do. So by the 10th test, so there will be total 10 tests, 7 subject tests, 3 full tests. So by the 10th sub test, you will know every mistake or everything that can go wrong in the exam, and then you don't make any mistake in the actual exam. It's a seal, it's a game done, right? So let me just show you the portal actually, how the portal looks like. You will be very happy to see the portal. Uh, Let me just show you. Can you see the screen? Anyone can confirm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you go on the website, what is the website name? tests.physicsbyaaryan.com, right? If you go on this website, you will see there is a Central University entrance exam course. If you open this course, they will ask you to log in. If you already have an account, log in with that. Anyone can make an account on this website by yourself. You can make an account. If you don't have an account, just go to create new account and make an account. If you already make an account, just log in. I am logging in with my account. Once you log in, you see number one, announcements. Whatever announcements and doubt sessions we will have will be on this announcement section. Then very first subject is electromagnetism. And now you see everything is arranged very systematically. So you have to begin with the coordinate system. And what do you study for this coordinate system? DJ Griffiths chapter 1, full chapter, and all the solved examples and unsolved problems. Okay, then you do CUET PYQs, then you have to do the short notes of physics by RN, and then the assignments of physics by RN along with the solution. And then if you don't understand this chapter, the recommended video is right here. You just click here and play the video, and you will be able to understand the concept. So here you can see spherical and polar coordinates have been explained in this. Okay, right? Then all the PDFs which you need. So here, if you see short notes, coordinate system and vector calculus, if you go and click on them, these are the short notes which I have provided. So you will see the notes will open up. You see all the vector analysis, everything, whichever formula you need is here. You just have to look into it. That okay, you have not missed any formula. You have covered all the formulas. Everything which is needed is I have covered it or not. It's a good thing, and good revision also. If you want a quick revision and you don't know how to make the notes, then also it will be very beneficial. Then Griffith's book solution, yeah. And this is what I was saying. Assignment after each topic. It's not after each subject. It is after each topic. So you see, after each topic you will have the questions. Just like you can see the assignment, right? Everyone. Anyone can confirm? You can see the assignment.
Yes.
Yeah, so assignment, And questions are also good enough for each topic. 25-30 questions I am giving. Yeah, 25 for vector algebra and vector calculus. All the questions are of exactly same level as CUET. You can just check them, right? And then afterwards, solutions. If you go and see, questions are in detail solved, right? You see the solutions in detail. Option B, second question, third question, all the questions are solved, so that you can actually, wherever you stuck, you go and see the solutions and get your assignments solved very quickly. There is no delay, no problem at all. Your syllabus will keep on moving very fast, right? Then second topic, electrostatics. Again, I have recommended the book DJ Griffiths chapter 2, but it is not very easy to understand by yourself, so video recommendation. Lecture 24 to 39. You will say 15 lectures I have to watch? No, these lectures are actually very small, 5 7 10 minute lectures, so you can easily watch 15 lectures. And in these 15 lectures, these lectures are so easy that you can actually understand the entire electrostatics very quickly in 2 3 days, right? Then electric field in matter is a topic. For that also I have given the recommended lecture, recommended book, my notes, right? All the notes you can see here. Short notes of electrostatics 1, short notes of electrostatics 3. So if you see, all the notes will open up. You don't have to go at some other place and look for the notes. Everything is systematically given at the one place. Electrostatics 3, again same notes, but the topic on this Laplace equation which are coming in the exam, kind of question which can come in the exam. I have also solved the two kind of questions which can come in the exam, right? All these things. Then again, assignment of electrostatics. Assignment of electrostatics is heavy actually. It has, I think, 50 questions. Then magnetostatics, again similar thing. Book recommendation, notes, assignment, again all the PDFs which are needed, assignment PDF, assignment solution PDF. Again, then electrodynamics, right? Faraday laws and EM waves, right? Electromagnetic waves. RLC circuits. So this, most of the places leave these RLC circuits, but you have to do these also. So I have made the assignment for RLC circuits also, so that you can practice the questions of RLC. These are not very easily available. So you can see all the questions of RLC circuits, right? These questions, if you practice, the similar kind of questions you will see in the actual exam. Similar kind, because you can match it with the PYQs. The same kind of questions has been asked, and all the assignments are completely solved, right? So similarly, for now I have put the electromagnetism. After 2 weeks you will also be able to see the next subject, which is our mathematics, then waves oscillation optics. So after every week by week you will be able to see the new subjects here, right? And this is your test series. If you see, in the end there is a test series, all the 10 tests are here. You give the test after each and every uh, subject when you are done. So this took me a lot of time, so but I have now finalized it. I have made everything at one place so that students can learn, so you don't get into any sort of confusions, right? I have given the enrollment process and so on that you can find in the Telegram channel. So you join the Telegram channel, Physics by Aryan. There you will get a complete enrollment method, how you can enroll for the courses, and you can also get on this website homepage. Okay, you can, and just start the preparation, and don't hesitate to ask any kind of questions. That what is your I'm confused in that, what can I do, and so on and so forth, in any sort of thing, right? So I think this is from my side. I am now open for your questions. Whatever questions you have, please ask me. I think I covered most of the part which I was seeing. Students also send me some questions. I have also covered that. I don't know if they are in the meeting or not.
भैया लाइव क्लासेस नहीं होगा CUET में?
In CUET